Hello Taurus, welcome to my channel. This is Lolo Moon and I am here to give you your August 2022 message. So ideally I want to be on camera with my face, but I don't know. I've been guided. I rolled a dice this morning and got Taurus. I was guided to do a message for Taurus. And I just decided I'm going to do the rest of the zodiacs for the month like this. So that I don't have to get ready and put on my hair and makeup. Okay. Or do my hair and makeup. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to take a look at your overall message for the month of August, Taurus. You have love. You have love and courage. You may need to be brave enough to love, honestly, Taurus. Let's kind of see what your... Now, these want to be shuffled some more. Let's see what your tarot message is. Aphrodite, I call to thee to bring a true love here to me. I feel like, honestly, that with this being the number 17, which is the star card, it's so interesting because that's 11. It's 117 or 711. That's interesting. Okay, so anyway, that's one of my luck. That's interesting how that worked out. But anyway, so the star card, this is courage, which really represents like the strength card in the tarot, but the number represents the star card, right? And it could be a combination of that, like having the courage to embrace something that is divine. The 10 of Swords. The star card on the bottom of the deck. I'm going to take it. I'm going to do it like this. Tell me what else is coming in for Taurus, please. Does Taurus need to know? Overall message for the Two of Wands. The World card. And the Chariot on the bottom of the deck. So, I mean, I'm kind of I'm kind of getting the sense that you may be considering moving on from something, but like you're also considering healing something. There could have been a betrayal, like somebody could have not been honest about something, and I feel like that could make it difficult for you to love or to allow yourself to love, because you don't really, like, I feel like you have trust issues, and you have the star card now, okay? And I feel like you may have gone through a lot of healing in your life, and I'm just getting the sense that, like, you're learning, like, when to walk away. But I'm also getting the sense that you're needing to be careful and make sure that you're doing it for the right reasons, not because of a projected fear of what's happened to you in the past. Tell me about the 10 of Swords, please, for Taurus. The Moon card with the Page of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So yeah, I feel like you've found out some information that has really affected you. And I get the sense that you're trying to come at it from a healed space with that star card. And I think part of you still wants to hang on to hope, but I also feel like part of you doesn't want to deal with secrets. Like, you know what I mean? And honestly, for me personally, I have found that people who keep secrets are people who hide themselves because they're afraid that if they allow somebody to truly see them, then for who they are, then they won't be loved. And so they hide hide themselves, which is very much a codependent way of being. And so if somebody is keeping things from you, just understand that that is solely about them. Solely. It has nothing to do with you. It never does. Tell me about the Star card. You have the Ace of Pentacles. Very interesting. I'm just, like, I'm getting this energy. I'm getting two energies. Somebody, okay, this may not even be somebody you're currently dealing with. I'm just going to be honest with you. Because this could be somebody from your past that has betrayed you. Could be an Aquarius or Pisces, have those prominent placements, that have been keeping an eye on you and are wanting to reach out, ask you out for coffee, see if you can talk about some things. They could be wanting healing in this situation. And I feel like you're kind of not sure what you want to do. Like, I feel like you're kind of like, do I really want to invest any more of my fucking energy, y'all? I cannot make this up. I was literally about to say energy. Do I really want to invest any more of my energy in this frickin' nonsense? You know what I mean? I just cut to the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups, those are people who come in, they're romantic, they send you songs, etc., but they do not have the emotional capacity to actually be emotionally available. So they sweep you off your feet, and then as soon as the idealistic relationship becomes a reality, then they toss it aside because they can't handle the reality. But that, see, okay, so when it comes to the Knight of Cups, I'm okay with seeing the Knight of Cups like in the beginning of a relationship, because they're coming in romantic and they can evolve into the King of Cups. But if you've been dealing with somebody for years on end and they're still showing up as the Knight of Cups, then they're not healthy. Okay, tell me about the Two of Wands, please, for Taurus. Guys, this is just a general reading. You got the Queen of Wands. Please book a session if you would like a personal reading. You can do so down below. Also, be sure to like and subscribe. It really helps my channel. You also have the Ten of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. I feel like you're kind of in a space right now where you are moving in a very courageous, brave, bold, you know, just putting yourself out there kind of energy. And you could very well have money on the mind. Like, you're focused. I feel like you're very focused. But then I also get the sense that you have like two pathways that you're trying to decide between. And I mean, honestly, you may not have to choose. You know, like a friend told me recently, my friend Heidi, you don't have to choose between your career and love. You know, you can have both. But I just feel like you can have both if they're both functioning. you know what I mean? But anyway, tell me more about the Two of Wands. The Queen of Swords. And then you also have the Ten of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck again. So since it came out twice, I'm going to take it. I feel very much like you're in a space in your life where you're trying to not necessarily choose between your passion and your logic. I feel like you're trying to figure out how to incorporate both of those into your life. Like, you're trying to find the balance, right? The Justice card, the scales. You're trying to find the balance between desire and passion and all of that, and then really like having a clear vision and thinking logically. I also get the sense that you are a visionary, that you have a long-term goal of this Ten of Pentacles. You have a long-term goal, and it could have to do with, you know, doing something where you're seen, you know, where people are attracted to you and all eyes are on you. You could be, you know, doing like community engagement, or you could be working online. Queen of Wands is totally the influencer card, right? You could also be, you know, like a party planner or something like that. And you have a vision for your future. And this person looks like, depending on, honestly, this person looks like they could be looking back or they could be looking forward. I mean, because it's looking this way, I would say it's forward. But because she's almost turned down, it to me almost looks like looking at the road that would be going that way, like looking backwards. So it really just depends on how you look at it, right? And I feel like that's a message in itself, is if you're going to allow yourself to invest your energy in looking backwards, or if you're going to invest your energy in this vision that you have. I saw this quote. It says, a person without vision will always return to a vision for the future will always return to the past. And I feel like that is really important for you right now, because you have a vision for your future. You are really building something in your life. Like the Queen of Pentacles, oh my God, the Three of Pentacles, you're really building something in your life. You are chasing your dreams. You are doing what you love. You are cultivating wealth and success in a way that aligns with you. Not everybody has the same idea of success. Not everybody's idea of success is a 40-hour work week and a 401k plan and X amount of dollars a year. Like, not everybody's idea of success is like that. Some people's idea of success is to have 300 wonderful client relationships, you know, with people who look up to them and people who want to call them in the middle of the night when they're going through something, you know, with respecting boundaries, obviously. You know, just like leave or message them on Instagram and leave a little message for you to wake up to, you know, and like, because people genuinely are attracted, the Queen of Wands, to you and the message that you have, you know, the truth that you bring. And that could be part of your vision, is being a speaker of truth and using your voice to help others. And it's like now you're embodying all the queens. Well, not all of them. We're missing the Queen of Cups. And for me, the Queen of Cups is like solely invested in a relationship, in love, right? And I feel like maybe that seems to be the only queen here that's missing for you. Like, it's almost like you have this vision for your future that you're trying to, you know, make sure that you do, because it's so important to you, before you really consider healing anything or rekindling anything. Tell me about the World card, please. The Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is the card of fighting for something, right? It's like you're either going to defend your stance against anyone who's at odds with you, or you're going to stand up and fight for something that you're really passionate about, or it could be both. And I feel like what you're standing up and fighting for is your vision for the future, because the Chariot card, you know, we now have both figures pointed forward. Yeah, because the Eight of Swords is on the bottom of the deck. I feel like you don't want to be stuck in something, and you're needing to be brave enough to allow yourself to move forward, even if it's uncomfortable. It could be just for now, but it's like you're kind of needing to allow yourself to do that. Tell me about the Seven of Wands. The Palace of Coins in reverse. Palace of Coins in reverse. This is like a stable home life. This could be, you know, building a future with somebody, and now it's in reverse. And the Empress. The Empress obviously can be a wife, a partner, gender non-specific. It can also be new opportunities. See the Baby. It can also be choosing oneself, you know, revering oneself. And I feel like because you're busy trying to embody all of the queens, and I feel like you want to embody the Queen of Cups because that love card, but I feel like you want to do it in the right timing. There's a lot of like timing aspects here to me because of the Two of Wands and the World card, right? That's kind of what I'm getting for you. Like, it really has to do with timing because you have a vision. You're a visionary right now. You know what I mean? And then you have the Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck with the Nine of Pentacles. So I feel like that's what you want right now. Like, you want to plant seeds and build and expand your dreams and, you know, look back on this vision that you have right now and say, I did this shit. I did it. Like, I solidified it with the Ten of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, the Empress. I solidified it. That's what I did. I also want to kind of go backwards because I feel a little bit like you could be receiving, like you could have somebody who watches you, who sees you at work, or sees you if you're doing something in the public, in the community, working with community engagement, like party planning, etc., right? You know, this can be even like festivals, or hell, you could just be like a coordinator, like a project coordinator at your job, where like you're kind of in charge of like the corporate gatherings and so on and so forth, right? And with the Page of Swords and the Moon card, you could have someone who's been watching you, and they kind of see that, like, wow, like you would be really awesome at this role, you know, or they watch you at work and they think that you would be really awesome in this role of coordinating things and being in the public eye. Like, you could be their representative, right? And you're being given this opportunity, and with the Star card, it's just kind of like in divine timing. But I also get the sense that it's like, it could be while you're going through something painful, or while you're experiencing a loss, or maybe you're just in a downtime, like you're in a lot of pain because you just feel like you've been working too hard or something like that. The Strength card is trying to come out. Okay. Okay, so I clarified that in the King of Wands. You could be dealing with a fire sign or somebody who has prominent fire placements, and you know, there could just be some pain that you've experienced, or if this is a boss figure, you know, it's just somebody who hasn't recognized your efforts in the past, and they haven't really seen what you bring to the table. And I feel like it could be unexpected that now they are. But overall, like, I really did get the sense that this could be in terms of secrets, or somebody who had done you wrong, somebody who's been watching you, wanting to reach out to you. But I wanted to clarify and get like a career-based message off that, because not everybody is interested in love. I mean, not everybody is, you know what I mean? But tell me about the Chariot card, please. Y'all, the Wheel of Fortune, the Nine of Cups. Let's get this card. The Seven of Swords. So, you could be dealing with an escape plan, or you're trying to strategize a plan to kind of move forward, maybe to get away from a situation that you feel could be blocking you or hindering you, because I feel like you know that I feel like that you know that you're moving towards like this, like what you love, what makes you happy, this abundance, right? This is Jupiter and Pisces. So Jupiter and Pisces, I believe, is around the corner, right? And I feel like you're moving towards that abundance in your life. And so I feel a little bit like you could be really reflecting on, you know, how much energy something takes from you and where you want to put your energy. You know, what is really worth you fighting for at this time in your life. So, okay, we're going to get you a couple of these cards. Let's see here. What career and finance messages do you have for Taurus for the month of August, please? Stability is sticking out of the deck. I mean, don't we love that? Don't we love that? Oh my gosh. I mean, everybody, I think, loves a little stability in their life. Okay, you have the Artist, which I feel like goes so well in line with the Queen of Wands. Oh, and Beauty is sticking out of the deck. So, I mean, like I said, you could even be working in the beauty industry with the Queen of Wands, you know, where you're just noticed, right? Or you could be an artist and you're getting more attention. You know, because I feel like you kind of really stuck to you're really sticking to your vision, right? And it says focus on finding the beauty in your day-to-day life. Embrace your unique style and own it. Let the world see who you really are. So this is about you having this vision, having this plan, you know, taking the methodical approach, right? Like, really thinking about your long-term goals, like what those are, and then putting it into action with the Queen of Wands, while also simultaneously knowing that, you know, just your presence alone is going to attract these things to you. It really does look like this has to do with the public, though, with the Artist, Beauty. It really does look like you're creating something, or you're an influencer, or something in which people are very attracted to your work, whether your artwork being your physical beauty or it being something tangible that you create. You know what I mean? Or hell, it doesn't even have to be tangible. It could be completely digital, but it's something that you create. But either way, I feel like people could be very attracted to this, right? And that's why I feel like you're a little bit on the fence here. Like, are you going to choose love, or are you going to choose, you know, being bold and courageous and really pursuing your visions for the future? And I do feel like in this time, you have a lot of very successful energies. I mean, this new money on the bottom of the deck, recognition, like, I feel that, like, you making this decision for yourself, you moving forward in this fashion, is really bringing you to this Nine of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, abundant energy. But sadly, it's almost like, with that Seven of Swords, it's almost like, you know, escaping, like trying to escape from something. And I don't know if that's necessarily what you're trying to do. I just feel like it may be perceived that way. But I just kind of feel a little bit like you want to make sure you have enough energy for your vision, and you don't want to put too much energy into something that's just going to block you and your progress. You know what I mean? Well, these cards don't want to come out. I wanted to get you a Kipper card. Let's see, but okay, High Honor. So yeah, you're being held in high regard. You really are. I feel like people really look up to you. I mean, there's sevens all over this reading. 25 equals 7. 2 plus 5 equals 7, right? The Chariot card is the 7. I'm looking at the 7 right there. I just feel like there's a lot of energy here for you that is saying that this is the time for you to really put yourself out there, because people are going to notice. People are really going to notice you at this time. Message of concern. Now that's a little bit interesting. Okay, so somebody is thinking about you a lot. So you have sudden wealth on the bottom of the deck, okay? And this message of concern with thoughts. I feel like somebody could be thinking about you a lot. They could see how successful you're becoming, and they may want to just like reach out and go, you know, like, oh, I've been thinking about you so much. I just wanted to check on you. And you're just like, you don't know if this is just totally fake or whatever, because I feel like what has happened between you and this person, or has just happened with you and other people in the past. Okay, so we're going to get an oracle message for what you should focus on. What sign should you focus on to cultivate, sorry, my nose itches, to cultivate luck? Let go of a challenge. It is time to bloom. And Wishbone, you now have a hand in the outcome. So I do feel like this is prime time for wishing energy for you. Obviously, we're coming up on the 8/8 portal, right? But you have the 9 of Cups and you have the Star card and number 17, right? And I feel like with the sudden wealth, and I do feel like this is kind of the prime energy for you to be, you know, really speaking into the universe what you want. Because I mean, it really, you have so much like financial abundance energy here. 10 of Pentacles, new money, Queen of Pentacles, stability, your sudden wealth. Your financial future promises to be stable and prosperous. Okay, something new you've been working on will be very profitable. So it's just, I feel like it's time for you to kind of let go of the mud, like whatever the challenges are, whatever like hinders your progress in terms of your vision for yourself. I'm not telling you to choose money over a relationship. I'm just saying if something is hindering your progress, then it could be that you're either just needing to shift how much energy you give to it, or you may have to end it altogether. It really does, I think, depend on each person's situation. But I do also feel like, you know, this wishbone energy here, that you have a lot of power in manifesting your experiences at this time. Maybe more power than you think that you do. You may find that it is just like there are things that you're saying, like you say them or you think them, and then like they happen and you're like, oh my gosh, things have never manifested this quickly before. It's kind of like that energy. One more closing message from the Divine Abundance Oracle. Gratitude. You will be so grateful. You'll be so grateful that you make these moves in your life, that you put yourself out there, that you have the courage to do so. You have courage twice. I feel like this is not the time for imposter syndrome. And if you're feeling imposter syndrome, to really check that energy, see where it's coming from, see if it's your truth. Is it your truth or is it somebody else's truth? You know, that's what I always say to people. Like, so if you have these fears and thoughts of self-doubt, well, where does it come from? Like, who put these ideas in your head? That is important for you to explore. So that's what I have for you. I feel like it's just so important for you to maintain your vision. And that's what I have. So also, one more thing, please be sure to like and subscribe. And also, if you're looking for a personal session, you can email me down below. I will see you next time. Have a wonderful month. Bye.